Hello everyone, Cloud here, and welcome to my guide on the Barcrawl mini quest. Now, this mini quest, I decided to make a guide on it because I needed to complete it in order to do a few other quests, as this is probably the reason you're watching it. So, to do the following quests, Scorpion Catcher and Horror from the Deep, you must have completed this Barcrawl mini quest in order to gain access to the Barbarian Outpost area. Now, obviously, as I needed to do this myself, I thought I might as well make a guide on it, as some of you will probably well, I remember from the past in an old guide I did for Horror from the Deep, not many people knew about the Barcrawl mini quest requirement, so I thought I'd make a guide just to help you guys out. Now, this is a pretty easy mini quest to do. There are a few little requirements which I'll mention. So obviously the length of this will determine, firstly, if you have full access to the Lodestone network, which I fully recommend. If you need a guide on that, I have one in the description below. And also you can speed up the quest even more if you completed the Grand Tree quest. However, if you do have full access to the Lodestone network, it's not going to make much time difference whether you completed that quest or not. As for item requirements, you need to have 208 gold coins in total to buy all the required liquor. These items are recommended, however I'm not really too concerned about these, which is food to recover from the beer that inflicts damage, even though it doesn't do that much to you, and also restore potions to restore skills that are lowered. Now, the only reason I say don't worry about these items is obviously once you've finished the Barcrawl mini quest, you could either go to the Jewel Arena to fully restore your stats, or you could just kill yourself with no items to fully reset all your stats and health. So as long as you're not planning to do anything directly after this mini quest, I wouldn't really worry about those things, as you'll notice I don't during the footage. So to start this mini quest off anyway, you need to be at the Barbarian Outpost. So the easiest way to get here is if you buy a games necklace with some charges, one of the options is to teleport to the Barbarian Outpost, and then what you want to do is head to the area with like the agility symbol, and you'll notice there's two Barbarian guards outside. As you go to enter, they'll tell you that you must have completed the Barcrawl in order to be allowed inside, and you'll be given a Barcrawl card, and with this card it will have a list of all different bars that you need to visit. Each one will be checked off once you've found and drank the specific brew required. If you lose this card throughout it, you will have to start the entire mini quest all over again, so make sure you keep it on you and look after it. When you go and visit each of these bars, you'll need to tell the barkeepers that you are doing the bar crawl, so they give you the actual specific brew that you need. Now, you can visit the bars in any order, however the whole reason I made this guide is to tell you guys the quickest way in order to basically do it. So this optimal route, which I'm going to tell you, will require the coins that I mentioned and also full access to the Lodestone network, so obviously just bear that in mind. So we're going to get the hard one out of the way, which is to go to Blurberry's bar. Now obviously if you completed the Grand Tree quest like I mentioned, you can use the tree gnome gliders or spirit trees to go directly to the stronghold in order to gain access to the bar. If you don't have this quest completed, not to worry, long as you have fully unlocked the Lodestone network, you can go to the Eagles Peak Lodestone, and then southeast from the Eagles Peak Lodestone you'll find the entrance to the Grand Tree area, and then you'll be at the specific place that you need to be, so that doesn't really matter too much. So to start off, you want to head to the or the Tree Gnome Stronghold even, and then once you arrive in the stronghold, head into the Grand Tree, and you want to go upstairs and you want to go speak to Blurberry, and then tell him that you're obviously doing the Barcrawl challenge, and you'll be given a specific brew to drink. Now obviously, like I said, some of these brews will damage your life points or stats, but I'm not going to bother telling you which ones are going to do what, because basically you want to just kind of do this all in one sort of segment, and you're not going to die from the damage you take from the odd occasional brews, and the stats are not going to really interfere with what you're doing. So I'll literally just tell you who to speak to and where to go. So once you've done that, you want to home teleport to the Sears Village Lodestone, and then literally just near the Lodestone is the pub called the Forester's Arms. You want to go and speak to the bartender and again tell him about the bar crawl and drink the brew that they've given to you. Next, we're going to home teleport to the Ardone Lodestone and then proceed to the Flying Horse Inn, which can be located even, sorry, I can't even speak now, southwest of the Lodestone. Again, just do the normal, say you're on the bar crawl and drink the brew. Once you've done that, home teleport to your nil, and then from there you want to go into the your nil area and go in the bar and speak to the bartender. Next you want to home teleport to the Port Sarim Lodestone, and then from there, if you head sort of north-ish, you'll see the bar there called the Rusty Anchor, and you want to again repeat the process. Once you've done that, head slightly south and then take a charter ship to Musa Point, and then you want to go visit the Karamja Spirits Bar and again repeat the process. Once you've done that, head back to the docks, and this time take a charter ship to Brimhaven, and then once you arrive at the Brimhaven docks you want to go to the Dead Man's Chest pub and again speak to the bartender. Next you want to home teleport to Varrock, and then go slightly north of the Lodestone to the Blue Moon Inn, and again speak to the bartender to repeat the process. And then from there we want to head to sort of northeastern part of Varrock. Now either teleport back to the Lodestone and run round, or keep going northeast, but eventually you want to head to the Jolly Boar Inn, which is just west of the Lumber Yard, and again speak to the bartender and repeat the process. And then finally, home teleport to Falador Lodestone, and then go south until you reach the Rising Sun Inn, speak to the bartenders there, and finish the designated brew, and that is it. The bar crawl is finished. You then want to head back to the Barbarians with your completed card, and you should now be given access to the Barbarian Outpost Agility area. So there we are, job done. So not really too hard to do, it's just kind of a bit of an interference. Now in my Scorpion Catcher quest guide and Horror from the Deep quest guide, which I will make in the future, because obviously at this current time that I have filmed and made this guide, I haven't done those quests as of yet, but I will say in those guides that this is the requirement. And obviously once you've got the bar crawl mini quest out of the way, it's not going to interfere when you're doing your actual quest. And like I said, it doesn't take long to complete, especially if you have full access to the Lodestone network. Now obviously you would have taken some damage and lowered your stats from doing this, so all I recommend doing is either you can go to the Duel Arena and use the facilities there to restore your health points and stats, or if not, deposit everything in your bank and then just find a way to kill yourself, and then when you respawn all your stats will be back to normal again. So yeah, anyways, that is it for my guide on this. If you do happen to run into any problems, although I don't think you will, I can't help you if you're completely wasted in the middle of Garland or somewhere, but leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll help you out as best I can. If not, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Cheers guys, bye bye.